Hello, Crow Lumens. It's me, Elle, your Crowlight, and welcome back to another evening under the moon where stories breathe, hearts process, and we remind ourselves that even in life's heaviest seasons, we are still capable of strength we never knew we had. Tonight's episode is personal. It is raw, a little chaotic, slightly comedic in unexpected moments, and deeply grounding. Because this one is about pressure, the kind that builds quietly, sits in your chest, and forces you to keep going even when you're not sure where you're pulling the strength from. And sometimes pressure doesn't just knock, it brings the whole emotional luggage set. Let's rewind to January 2025. That was the time my family and I were preparing for my mother's upcoming hyperthyroidism operation. After many talks and decisions at home, we agreed that I would be the one staying with her in the hospital. And that sounds simple when you say it out loud, but life, of course, said, plot twist! Fast forward to her admission date, February 2025. We were at the hospital, waiting to be assigned to her room. Everything felt slow and fast at the same time, like life was pressing forward while my brain was stuck in buffering mode. Here's the funny part. My mother, the patient, wanted to walk to her hospital room instead, but the nursing assistant, in the calmest professional tone ever, said that it's not possible. When we finally got to the room, my father had to head back down. The trip up to the 10th floor really shocked his knees, literally. You know that moment where someone pretends to be fine, but their legs say, nope, we're on strike. That was him. He even joked that he'd just take the stairs down from the 10th floor. And yes, I laughed and told him, sure, if you want your tongue to be hanging out by the time you reach the exit. So there I was, going down with him using the elevator, then heading back up again. Elevator rides became an emotional roller coaster without seat belts. Up, down, up again, like life training me for resilience via vertical transportation. That first night, my priority was watching the time so my mom wouldn't eat past her allowed cutoff. Hospitals really humble you. You're suddenly alert about everything. Tiny alarms, nurse footsteps, the sound of gloves snapping, and your own heartbeat. The next day, my eldest sister arrived to help. We prepared mom for her surgery, bathing her gently, helping her dress, making sure she was comfortable. And oh, the hospital gown incident. We put it on her the correct way, but then my sister said something that made me doubt myself. So we removed it and put it back in the wrong way. And then remove it again to fix it. At that point, my mother's strength up said, you're making fun of me. We laughed because humor becomes a survival tool in hospitals. And sometimes laughter is the last bridge standing before fear swallows you whole. Then came the operation. The sending off moment to the operating room, the signing of documents, being called several times for more consent forms, and then words, she need 2 bags of blood. My brain froze. My mouth, on autopilot, asked, Can one person donate both? The medical staff looked at me, explained everything patiently, and that's when the anxiety punched through. Finding blood donors is not easy. It's a race against time. Before we could breathe, they asked for another 2 bags. Suddenly, 4 bags to go. We originally wanted to keep the operation low-key, but when you're faced with urgent needs, pride takes a backseat, and you start asking help from relatives and friends. That's the questions started. Now? As in right now? And honestly, if I had answered them myself during that moment, I probably would have unleashed everything my exhaustion soul wanted to say. Thankfully, my eldest sister handled it, because by that time, I was beyond tired. No sleep, too much fear in my system, too much pressure wrapped with love, worry, and survival mode. And just when I thought the anxiety peaked, my eldest sister almost fainted after her blood tightened. Seeing her turn pale was another wave of fear. I supported her by the shoulders as we made our way to the elevator. I stayed strong outside. My inside was whispering, Lord, please, not another one. My mom and I had the same blood type, and part of me wanted to help so badly, to finally donate blood, to finally check that off my bucket list. But I was zero point 0.5 short of the required level. Too little to save the day, and that stopped. But with God's grace, we completed all 4 bugs, including the last donor whose identity we did not even get to know. Someone out there, anonymous, became part of my mother's story of survival, and I will always be grateful. When I was finally allowed inside the waiting area after the operation, I saw her being brought out. And even in that vulnerable state, she gave a thumbs up to the doctors and nurses. That tiny gesture, that was strength. That was resilience. That was, I'm still here. The doctor said there was a lot of blood loss because of how large her thyroid had been. Her face was swollen that night, and my heart was split between relief and fear. And then it happened. After hours of being in her room, a silent seizure. She was about to sit, then suddenly, slowly laid down. I called her again and again. I tapped her face gently, then hard, but no response. Well, the doctor said it was caused by hunger. I fed her soup, shaking while holding the spoon. The fear of losing her right in front of me was something I wouldn't wish on anyone. After she ate, thankfully, the seizure stopped. But I couldn't sleep that night. Every breath she took, I checked. Every stillness, I leaned closer. Maybe it looked like overreaction. When you watch someone fail and fight back in the same night, your heart never really returns to its old rhythm. The next day, I had to go home for a bit. clean Brighton's area, take a bath, then go back again to process paperwork and bills. I was physically exhausted, emotionally drained, spiritually clinging to fate. And yet, somehow, I endured. Looking back now, I honestly don't know where I got the strength and presence of mind during those days. Maybe it was fate, maybe it was love, but I know it was God carrying me when I couldn't stand it anymore. Then, March to May 2025 came. Another kind of pressure. Job applications, financial stress, funds running dry. Those were the months I cried, begged in prayer, questioned myself, and felt like the weight of responsibilities pressing down harder and harder. I applied everywhere I could. I even went to an agency for a hospital job, sterilizing tools from operating rooms. Interviews went well. I felt hopeful. Then the last interviewer said, "You're overqualified." And I stood there, thinking, is this a compliment or an insult? Well, I chose to take it as flattering, even though my wallet strongly disagreed. But life is funny like that. Sometimes pressure doesn't break you, it shapes you. It humbles you. It pulls out strength you didn't know was restored inside you. And it teaches you that even while everything feels uncertain, you still keep going. You still rise. You still carry love, even when your body is tired. And deep down, you know you made it through something extraordinary. So, if you're listening right now and you're in a season where the pressure builds, where responsibilities pile up, where life feels too loud and too heavy, breathe. You are stronger than you think. And someday, just like me, you will look back and say, I don't know how I survived that version of my life, but I did. And that is something to be proud of. Before we close, here's a gentle reminder to hold on to. When the pressure builds, let your faith, your quiet courage, and the love you carry guide you through. Strength doesn't always roar. Sometimes it simply shows up, stays present, and keeps going, one breath at a time. And as always, we inspire and spread gratitude, creating wings of positivity as we stay mindful, grateful, and grow together under the moon. Thank you for journeying with me tonight, Carolines. If you'd love tools to reflect, recharge, and write your own healing stories under the moon, I invite you to visit Lulu Shop and search for Under the Moon, our nocturnal planner and notebook. The link is in the description, and I hope you'll check it out. This is Elle, your Crawlite, sending warmth, courage, and a soft reminder you are never alone under the moon. Until next episode!